Good morning, guys. What's going on? I'm sorry about yesterday's coffee chats. Oh my god, I was a mess. It's like, if anybody has ever, dealt with court and things like that, like one thing about me, I don't drink. I don't drink. Like, at all. Like high school, college, in my prime, I like to call it. Yeah, I used to drink, but not like every day excessively. I'm a small girl. Okay, I'm about 5 feet, 5'1". I weigh fluctuating between like 113 to 116 pounds. But anyway, sorry. Yeah. I love you. I love you so much. You're my angel. Are you mommy's girl? Are you mama girl? Yeah, mommy girl? See, that is what makes it all worth it. It makes it all worth it. Alright. When she was born, she was the greatest gift ever given to me. Now, I'm gonna hit you with a haymaker right now because I guarantee you're not gonna expect this coming. I've never, I haven't even told people that I know in my personal life this, but you know what? Like I said, maybe it can help somebody else out, and that's what I'm all about, helping out somebody else. Let me take a sip of coffee for this one. I didn't know I was pregnant. Yeah, I was one of those people, and here's the thing. My pants, my boobs, like everything fits. They're tighter on me now. Like, after I gave birth to the baby, like I heard like myths, like, like when you're pregnant, your ankles swell and like you get stretch marks and all these crazy things. None of that ever happened to me. It happened afterwards, like not stretch marks or anything, but after I gave birth, my ankles were swollen. It was insane. But let me tell you the story, since you'll probably think this is amusing. Well, one day, sleeping over at my ex's house, and I wake him up, and I'm like, yo, listen, I've been up all night with just these horrible stomach pains. Like, they weren't unbearable. Like, and I'm sorry to any woman out there that gave birth and you're saying, like, look at this fucking skinny little stupid bitch saying that it doesn't hurt, that they had contractions. Well, I didn't know that. And I have a very high pain tolerance. I truthfully, this might be TMI, but I truthfully thought I had to take a shit. And it wouldn't come out, okay? I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. Even says it on my medical record, so whatever. So whether if you don't believe me, you do. Thank you. If you don't, okay? So anyway, so yeah, got to the emergency room. And I'm sitting there like, like just in pain. And the lady, at the front desk is like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I just feel like I can't go to the bathroom. Like, I don't know what it is. I just keep getting these crazy pains in my stomach. So yeah, the lady was like, like, what's wrong? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm in pain. Like, I don't know. So she was like, all right, like, wait a couple of minutes. Is it unbearable? Like, on a scale from 1 to 10, is it unbearable? I was like, it's like a 7, 6. And she was like, all right, like, just give me a sec. Just that I couldn't go to the bathroom, because that's what it felt like to me, that I just was constipated, basically. Sorry about the TMI, you don't like that, click this video off, no one's telling you to watch it. I'm just trying to educate some people. So, whatever. Get on the gurney, whatever. My ex was there with me, obviously. He was all pissed off, too, which was funny, because he had work that day. He was like, I'm going to have to take off work. He was like, because you can't take a shit. He was like, go smoke a cigarette. He was like, and drink a coffee. And he was like, it works for me every time. But I was like, no, you don't understand. Like, something in my head was telling me, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. go to the hospital. Because thank God I listened to whatever, it could have been my grandparents, you know, like anybody that died, because I'm such a believer in that too. But something was telling me to go to the hospital. So we go to the hospital, whatever, we do all that. The guy is doing an examination. He asked me, he goes, "Are you pregnant?" I was like, "Sir," I was like, "No, look at my stomach." I'm like, "I'm not pregnant." I was like, "I just can't go to the bathroom." He was like, "All right, let me just check out anyway." So, you know, they do it. As soon as he pushed, if you've ever given birth, you know, like, they put their finger in yourself and they push. As soon as that happened, my stomach went from flat to I swear to you, okay, I didn't even have that line running, you know, like that, how when women give birth, they get that line down their stomach. I didn't even have that until after I gave birth to her, and it's still there. So, anyway, like I said, everything happened reverse for me. So, anyway, I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this. Oh, and Wolfie, I took your advice about the longer thing. I have to do it on the computer. So, I have to go downstairs and do it on the computer, and I will do that. So the guy checks me out, whatever, my stomach goes like that, and I'm like, "What did you do?" He was like, "Yo, you're crowning." I was like, "What? Crowning? Like, you're gonna give me a crown?" Like, I was like, I literally said to him, I said, "What?" Like, I turned white as a ghost. I started having a panic attack immediately because I have a lot of anxiety. I'll be honest with you about that too. I do. And it's not something I'm proud of talking about or like to tell people, but I do. So, I started having a panic attack immediately. I was like, "Please tell me that you're joking." I was like, "You're joking, right? You're joking." He was like, "I'm not joking." He was like, "We need to get you into the delivery room now." I was like, "What?" And to be completely honest, like, I remember bits and pieces, but because I was in such a state of shock, I don't remember much. I really don't. So, yeah. And, then, you know, that was the most pain I've ever felt in my life, was pushing her out. my beautiful baby. Then they put her on my chest. And we both looked at each other in the same way. She looked at me like, "Huh?" And I looked at her like, "Huh?" Like, we both looked at each other like, "Where the hell did you come from?" Like, you know? But it was a beautiful experience that I'll never forget. I mean, that pain, I won't forget that. Because I was already 8 centimeters dilated, which means that I couldn't get any of that, you know, like, stuff to make you not feel anything, like the numbing, whatever the hell it's called. You know, because like I said, I've never given birth before. I never was I'm not a doctor or a nurse. I don't know. So, they had to give me some kind of sedative because I was having a panic attack on the table so bad that my heart was racing so bad that I could have died during birth, because that's how hard, like, I was having a panic attack to calm me down so I wouldn't die giving birth to my child, you know. I'm like shaking right now just telling the story because I can't believe I'm saying it online. But you know what, everybody, now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Okay? Not my, you know, loyal subscribers and my loyal good people, but the people that were doubters and haters and made up bullshit. Okay? Okay? No, you could do this. Up your ass. Anyway. So yeah, long story short, that's what happened. She was in the hospital for a while, but I was there with her every single day. Stayed in fucking a different state for a month, out of a hotel, living out of one bag. But I would have done anything and everything. There was snow. It was insanity. Insanity. Yeah, basically that's my giving birth story. But I do appreciate, Wolfie, the sweet comment you left on my video yesterday, because you're absolutely right. You're a very wise woman, and God bless you. God bless you, and thank you for sending prayers my way. Because I'll send prayers your way as well. Like, you know, like we have to. We're a family. We're the average family, you know? But, yeah. So, I hope you all grabbed your coffee this morning, because this was an interesting one. I promise, I'm going to go back to positive coffee talks. This isn't something you want to hear in the morning. You know what I mean? You don't want to hear negativity in the morning. Like, you want to hear something fun and happy that'll get you going. And it's just, like I said, just the past few days have just been, especially yesterday, it was hard. It was hard. It really was. But I think that, like I told Woofy in the comments, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And for the past almost 2 years, that it's been non-stop, like I've been getting shot at with a machine gun for the past 2 years. It doesn't stop. Once one thing ends, another thing starts. And most people wouldn't be able to handle that. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still fighting. Nobody's breaking me. I've had a couple of emotional, you know, like crying and whatnot, but I am still here. Stable person, my head is on straight, and my eye is on the prize. And you know what that prize is? My child. So, my daughter. But I really appreciate you guys listening to me ramble as per usual. What do you call it? I filmed another vlog, and I'm going to add that. Like, I filmed another, what do you call it? Another tidbit of a vlog, and the hair mask that I was wearing in yesterday's morning chats, I filmed that too, with a bunch of other products that I will leave in the description box in the vlog video. Not this video, the one coming up right next. So, and, yeah. So that's pretty much all I had to say, and, you know, cheers to you. Happy Monday. Why don't you guys let me know? Are you going back to work? What do you guys do for work? You know, like, tweet me, email me. Please, I want to hear from you. Friend me on Snapchat. Do what you gotta do. You want advice from me if someone's ever been going through the same thing I went through? I am more than happy to give you my perspective and what happened to me and my advice and what helped me get through things. You know what I mean? But I really, really, really do love you guys more than anything. This is so therapeutic to me, but I love you guys. I really do. Your kind words, your positive energy, everything. I could feel it, even though I'm sitting here talking to a phone camera. But I could feel it. I really can. So, my average Joes, my average Janes, my average fam, because that's what we are, we're family. I hope you have a great, positive, happy, healthy, beautiful Monday. Don't let work stress you out. Do something good for other people. Because when you do something good for other people, when you're capable of doing that, it's just, you're making that person's day. Just like the comments you left me, that made my day. And all you wrote were words. But you never know, a simple smile at a person can make their day. Because you never know what battles they're fighting or what demons they have inside of them. But thank you guys so much for listening, and I really do love you all. You guys are the absolute best. But let me get going, alright? Hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee chat. Vlog to come later. And if you checked out yesterday's vlog, the Milani product was in it. And a little tip with some beauty oil. So, go check that out, alright? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs down if you didn't like it. I don't care. Just let me know something. Give me some feedback, constructive criticism. You don't have to be nasty about it, you know? But I love you guys.